All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. It's Pastor Dowell, and this is Brother Bud. We are sitting up here talking about this priest violation, this Catholic priest violation. And before we get going here and kind of fill you in, Brother Bud has read the article. And I want to say this. When you have Gnosticism, mysticism, and sorcery all involved, you believe wrong, you act wrong, you do wrong. I'm saying that because I can't understand for the life of me how someone can continue to keep going to these Catholic churches knowing that this is a systemic problem in this institution. Now, like I said in a video or two before, we have been trained passively in this society to trust in educators, to trust in doctors, to trust in politicians, which we don't do that anyway, but you understand what I mean? And then you got preachers and priests. These are people who have a position, an honorary position in society that people are supposed to feel safe. That's the reason why their guards are down when they go there. But I'm telling you, it's time to start putting guards up big time. But as I began to start thinking about this more and more and more, I came out to Brother Bud. I said, man, this is just a sickness here. Brother Bud told me they even had a code that they knew when a young boy has been violated. You care to share that, Brother Bud?
Yeah,
what happened?
The Attorney General came out with his report, the 301 priests
301
in one state, and that they would give them, the boys that they had violated, they'd give this little gold cross to. And that way they could be recognized by other priests, by other bishops, by which ones they have defiled and which ones they were working on. That is beyond sick.
That's a code. That's a sign.
That is a sign one to another, so they know which children had already been indoctrinated into their pedophile ring.
Did they even say anything about, it's obvious that these children had a gag order or some type of fear on them that they wouldn't communicate this stuff to their parents.
Absolutely.
This violation, right?
Yes, sir. They had been brainwashed so much. In the report, it had where fathers, what they call priests.
Father. And you know, the book says in Matthew 23:9, call no man your father upon this earth, for there's one that is your father which is in heaven. But go ahead.
Yes, and he would penalize the boys that he had abused and make them do penance for their wickedness in his abomination. True. Yes. I mean, it is so. I don't even know how
demonic.
I don't know how
you can't
people
go any other way. You can't.
I don't know how you could be a Catholic and send your children to this, knowing that the odds are 70%. What? I mean, I don't know how high they'd be. If that's 301 in one state, you have to knowingly be sending your children to the fire.
Don't get it. I don't understand it. There's something's got to go. Something got to go. I mean, again. Have you ever heard of anything of where these Catholic priests or whoever it is, have you ever heard of any of them ever going to jail doing any hard time at all?
No. At most, maybe move to a different parish.
It's where they could continue to
where
keep
they
on
could do it somewhere
doing
else,
violation.
and they didn't know about them. Yes, sir.
And I'm sure you heard of Pizzagate.
Yes.
Pizzagate.
Yep.
Have you ever known any senators, ex-presidents, congressmen, or anybody else head spin in that?
No, sir. No.
I mean, I'm asking because it's amazing. There seem to be two different sets of laws in this world, or the United States of America we call society. There are a set of laws for us, the common people, where the book get thrown at us just for jaywalking. And these people can move heaven and earth and violate even babies, and nothing happens.
VIPs
nothing happens.
Have their own privileges. Yeah, those that they deem as VIP, they're above the law.
I don't know about you, but I just simply can't follow a wicked system that can't even define what morality is. I can't. I mean, how are we going to continue to keep putting up with that double standard? You don't understand what I mean? It happens all over the place. I mean, we can go into many different subjects, but how can we as a people, because, it seems like to me that they are making up stuff for us and telling us what to do rather than complying with the people's wishes. Because after all, they are public servants, right?
Absolutely.
They're supposed to be there to actually serve us. But, man, I'm telling you what's going on. This is what's spiritually going on. You see, they start getting these, that's why they keep saying it's all about the children. Because, see, what they do is they get all these young children and they violate them young. And then later on in life, they end up having all these social disorders, these mental disorders. They can't cope and stuff. And then they wonder why all of a sudden they start to feel certain ways because the violation that they had earlier. And it's really, give it 10 or 15 years, it's really working on turning society upside down. That's what it's doing. It's really working on calling the thing that we will call normal and good, evil.
Yes, sir.
And the evil that we know to be evil is going to be called good.
Yes, sir.
And now we're getting to the point that if you feel a certain way, just because you feel it, then we have to respect your feelings. In other words, you are a man. But if you feel like you're a woman,
then I get my own pronoun.
Oh, yeah, you sure do get to define they, we, us, them. Anyway, brother, we're gonna get back to work. But I appreciate you coming over and giving this. But that was in an article, right?
Yes, the Attorney General in Pennsylvania. I forget his name, but yeah, that when he had released the information.
So what are they gonna do about that? Because I know that they're covered by the Vatican. The Vatican, listen, you people don't know it. You think the United States of America is the most powerful country on this earth. No, it ain't. It's the Vatican. Again, I'm gonna give you something. Why do all the presidents and the first ladies go over to the Vatican where they see the Pope and the women who never wear head coverings, they got their head covered. Both of them are dressed in black, and the Pope is dressed in all white, showing that the presidents and their first ladies are all sinners and they need the past and the penance and the forgiveness of Pope. And I'm telling y'all, there's something to this stuff. You follow me? I ain't wearing no head cover. They put a dress on, they put a head covering on, and they are modest when they appear before their Pope.
I was believing when the Attorney General came out. I mean, I still think the Vatican's running things.
They are. Even the Queen play obedience
so
to him.
Someone would say, well, then why is the Attorney General making such a big deal out of this? Well, because they need to put it in front of your face to desensitize you of what's right and wrong.
Keeps happening.
Where they think it's normal.
Yeah.
They might even persecute one of them, but it's only to get FaceTime and.
That's called throwing a bone.
Throwing a bone.
Throwing a bone.
Yep, but to get it out there so we're desensitized, where we think this is normal.
I'm glad we live out here in the woods. I'm glad. What says you?